Previously on the Bayou.
All right, y'all, I'm fixing to show y'all how to cook something that is super good. It's one of my favorite things I used to eat when I was a kid all the time. Oh, so good. I used to cook these for Elvis a long time ago. Hey, I want to show y'all how to make something that's been in my family for years. And everybody knows Southern people like their biscuits. We love biscuits down here, but then we like sausage gravy with our biscuits. And it's gonna be good. Y'all follow me and I'll show you how to do it.
The Bayou gives you everything you need, no matter what's cooking or who you're gonna feed. Come along and you will see. Hang up your hat, kick off your boots, pull up a chair, there's a room for you. Tonight you're cooking with the alligator man on the Bayou.
Hey, y'all got to check out this new unit I got right here. It has an air fryer on it and a 17-inch griddle. Now you can bring this camping with you, use it at your house. We're gonna fire up this air fryer. Let me show y'all how to do this. Simple. It's a press of a button. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a little spray. I'm gonna spray the inside of this down a little bit. Then I'm gonna lay me some biscuits out. This is a big air fryer here. It'll hold lots and lots of biscuits. Oh boy. Look at that. All the biscuits. I got room for more. Look at there. Ooh. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna open up our butter. Y'all know butter makes it better. Got to turn this side on. All right, we got that fired up. Fresh biscuits, frozen biscuits, don't make no difference as long as it's a biscuit. Okay, we're gonna drop our butter right here. And watch it dance around on that skillet there. We might as well open our sausage up, what y'all think? Oh boy, we're gonna drop the sausage right on top of this griddle. And yes, a lot of people don't realize you could take and you could cook on top of a griddle with a pan. See how I had the skillet on here? Y'all see it bubbling? You can use any kind of patty sausage that's ground up. For years, we catch our hogs and make our own sausage actually most of the time. So I'm gonna let this just sit over here and be cooking. Okay, what we're doing here, we're gonna melt this butter, y'all. Oh golly, everything's better with butter. Whew, this butter even smells good cooking. I think this rain would stop one day, it just keeps on and on and on. But, you never can tell, Louisiana. It'll be 100 degrees tomorrow and the sun shining. Or after a while. All right, y'all, we got the butter melted down. Now, let me show you what we're fixing to do. Fixing to add some flour in there. I got just all-purpose flour. And I will stick a little bit of that in there. That should be enough to start with. We're just gonna stir that in. One time when I was a kid, Grandma was making some of this, and I actually thought it was potatoes, because it gets the consistency of mashed potatoes in just a minute. And I got me a spoon and I got me some. It was no good, y'all, so don't eat it like this. Okay, we're gonna throw a little more flour in here. I like to cook it down a little bit. This stuff would be great when you're in the woods or camping. We do a lot of camping around here. And it would just be, it's good breakfast. And it feeds a lot of people. That's what a lot of this cooking does down here. It just feeds a lot of people. And it's simple. It is so simple. Now once you look like you got some mashed potatoes sitting in your plate, now's the time to start adding your milk. So we're going to add a little milk in here. We'll just start breaking it off like this. A lot of people call this milk gravy. But the main thing with this milk gravy, you got to stir, stir, stir. You cannot never quit stirring. Oh, I used to watch my grandmother do this all the time. And that's how I learned how to do this. And grandma could cook. But the first time I ever made it, I burned it. Because I walked away. And you cannot walk away from this. It's a slow process. But in the end, it's well worth it. Y'all, it looks like it's growing, huh? Well, it is. And that's what we want. Because you want a whole big can of it. And another thing, you don't want to make enough for 1 or 2 people. You got to make a lot, you know? You got to make it worth your while when you're making this stuff. Make it good. Oh, yeah. Smelling good, y'all. My grandma always told me you put your hand, when you're making gravy, put your hand on the stove and never take it off. Because if you take it off, that meant you were leaving. I would love for my grandma to be back now and grandpa just to see the stuff we had, you know. Not to say that we were rich, but my grandma had 2 kitchens. One outside, one inside. Well, basically like I got. Except she used wood stoves. That's why she had 2. One was for summertime, one was for wintertime. In the summertime, you didn't want to fire up the wood stove in the kitchen inside the house because it just make your house 200 degrees. Now look at this sausage. We're going to shake it up a little bit. Now this is just about the right texture. This is what I like. See how creamy looking it is, how pretty it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, once it gets to right here, if some people like the gravy a little thinner, they can add a little more milk. Just a little more. Okay? I like to stir it in good like this. We got about the right texture here. Now your seasoning you want to put in here, all I put is salt and pepper. First we're going to do a little pepper. Well, a lot of pepper probably. You want this flakes all through it. So you stir it in, do it a couple times. Oh yeah. So we're going to salt this one more time. Pepper it. Don't overdo your salt and pepper because unless you know what you're doing, but your sausage has a lot of seasoning in it. So you don't want to overdo it. Okay, then we're going with some salt. Oh, yeah. If you can smell it, it just smells good. That gravy right there will be good on a tire. You could dump this on a tire and eat the tire. I'm that serious. This kind of gravy is just super good. Okay, next we're going to take this. Now I done chunked all this up. Look at that. Look at that. Let's mix it in. And what I like to do, I usually mix it in real good. Let it sit a minute. What you do when you let it sit, you let the oil from the sausage and the seasoning go through it. And it just makes it taste gooder. All right, y'all. Now we got to check on these biscuits. See how they're coming along. Oh, yes. They're just about there. Woo. About 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes on the biscuit. We'll be ready. All right, y'all. Now the best part. First thing we're going to do, go jump in. Look how beautiful these biscuits are, y'all. First thing we're going to get us a biscuit. 2 biscuits, actually. We're going to cut this off. We don't need that no more. Then we're going to get over here. Got a little knife here. We're going to go ahead and slice these biscuits. Okay? This is the way I like them. Just like this. Just like this. Y'all see that? All right. Once you get them cut like this, you can put the good stuff on them. Watch this. Oh! Look how thick, y'all. Oh my goodness. Now you eat that, you are set for all day, really. That will stick with your ribs, warm you up, and it's just super good. Good biscuit, you taste the sausage all through the gravy. It's just delicious. Y'all, this is a great combination cooker here. Got your oven on it, which you cook your biscuits, your griddle, cook your sausage, put your pan on here, cook your gravy. You cook a big pan of sausage, gravy, and biscuits, sit around the table, your kids, your grandkids, or whatever, they're all gonna come up, they're gonna love it. They're gonna eat it, and it's just making memories. Making memories with the Blackstone. It just don't get no better than this. I always watched Grandma what she cooked. Only thing I didn't pay attention to was my grandma's pork roast. She made the best pork roast in the world, and I just didn't pay enough attention. My mama don't know how, none of the other kids knew how. It's just something that's gone. I could kind of come close, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same as Grandma's. I got certain foods I know would taste better with different spices, okay? But I only want salt and pepper, because that's what Grandma cooked it, with salt and pepper. And it tastes that way, and it's supposed to taste that way. And you put other stuff in it and it's good, but it's just not the same, you know? And Grandma used to make a white gravy with sausage and stuff, and she'd make biscuits. And biscuits and sausage gravy, she called it. And oh, it was so good. Salt and pepper only, nothing else, nothing else. I like to keep doing it the way it was done, you know. And heck, to me it tastes better that way.
Tonight you're cooking with the